evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hope everyone is well. Happy Sunday to everyone that is here. Can we mark the register? Can we mark the register? All right, Mohau is saying, I'm here. Hope the president and the fellow choppers had a great weekend and looking forward to the brighter week ahead. Yes, indeed, my friend. It's a new week, new opportunities, right? So let's get to it. Brit Mutas is in the house. Tidisu is saying he's first man on the ball. I don't know, Tidisu, it has to be between you and Mohau, my friend. To say I've already liked the stream. By the way, guys, you know what to do for our stream to keep on growing. What we just have to do is to ensure that we like it as many times as we can. So just ensure that if it's your first time here, like the stream and we welcome you. And if you haven't subscribed, ensure that you also subscribe. Sange is in the house. Caleb is a profitable week loading choppers present. We're ready for your guidance, leadership. This week, indeed, my friend, we are about to do that. Andy Jackson is in the house. Infinitive's Trading Empire is also in the house. And Kanye so is in the house. We've got one dealer as well in the house. Tirisokus Kodisang is also in the house. Mr. Ndu is in the house. Maggie Lesoka is also in the house. Lily Digital Marketing, good to see you. Musa Zwane is also in the house. Secretary General, it's been a long time, my friend. Where have you been? Ray Balowi is saying, let's make it a positive week. Yeah, indeed, my friend. We're going to do that. Good evening, Mr. President and fellow choppers. Feeling blessed. May we all have a blessed and prosperous week. Yes, I think we're going to have a good week. I think that's what we're all about, you know, just being positive. And just avoiding a lot of things of this life. You know, life always throws things at us, but we always say that we try our best and God always does the rest, right? So, yeah, good to see everybody that is here. If you just joined us, please don't forget to like the stream. Ensure that you like the stream. We just only started the stream like 7 minutes ago. And it's good to see that the numbers are coming in and everyone is excited to ask me questions, have some discussion, as well as looking at the week ahead of us. Right. All right, so we're going to start with our euro dollar. I always say, ladies and gentlemen, if you like analyzing DXY, just do the opposite of what we analyze here, right? Just do the opposite because it's always inverse, right? DXY to the euro dollar. Let's have a big chart here. And by the way, guys, please, just before I know some of you won't be here until the end of the stream, don't forget we are meeting again in the morning tomorrow, and we are also meeting in the evening, right, on the Octus YouTube channel. If you want to ensure that you are part and parcel of that experience, on the first line there you will see it says sign up for the webinar. So guys, ensure that you sign up for the webinar. The webinar is tomorrow 7 p.m. so it's around in the evening, right? So just ensure that you sign up. The link is just there. You click on, even if you don't have an account with Okta, you just click on there and yeah, you'll be part and parcel of the webinar. Especially if you are also someone that wants to diversify portfolio when it comes to crypto, I would advise you to ensure that you are signing up. So I'm just hoping that you guys have already signed up for the webinar. It's happening tomorrow 7 p.m. Central African time. So let's ensure that we are all there and learn about crypto and the difference between trading crypto on CFDs and just holding it as, you know, a long-term portfolio. So we're just going to look at things like that. Euro dollar is currently trading at $1.08. Again, choppers, I would say Api Amangame. If you attended the live stream on Friday, you would know that when everyone was saying they want to buy euro dollar. I said I will not, right? And I had my own reasons. And this markets, remember, it's all about analysis and experience at times. So you would ask me, Mr. President, so before CPI, this is what was happening. So we were still trading at $1.08. CPI came in and gave us this spike, right? I even told you guys that it might do something like this, where you're having 3 touches, right, to the upside, and find it drop. And I told you guys on Friday during, not CPI, what am I saying? NFP rather. NFP, right? I think this coming week is CPI, and I think my mind is already channeled to trade CPI with you guys. So I was saying to you guys that I think there's a lot of money piling up. Why am I saying that? Retail traders, they like seeing this impulse correction, and they buy at this point, make a new high, right? And think that we are going to continue a trend. And I told you that I don't think that is going to happen. And why was I saying that? Money is here, right? Money is here. A lot of retail traders, what would they do? They are going to buy at this point and think that this is a continuation of the trend. So I told you that I'm expecting this market to give us a false move, then drop. And this is exactly what happened. If you attended the live stream on Friday for NFP, you would know exactly what we discussed. So I told you guys, don't buy euro dollar. I wouldn't do that if I were you, unless if you are buying it on 5 minutes in and out, right? But if you're looking to hold this maybe on 15 minutes, thinking that when we get into Monday, your NFP would be running until Monday and you'll still be holding your profits, I told you, it's a dangerous game, my friend. And chances are you're going to be stopped out. Because think about it. If you bought at this point and you think you're going to make a new low, a lot of retail traders, when they see this, they're thinking of continuation. And we didn't see that continuation, right? In fact, the opposite happened. And I told you I will be looking at a dollar strengthening at some point. That's what I was looking at, right? So one would say, okay, fine, Mr. President, we hear you. You said you're not going to buy euro dollar. You're not going to buy it. You're going to sell it, right? Where would you want to continue with this, right? I take my fee from the highest point, from the lowest point to the highest point. Let's all mark this price, $1.07. So I'm going to put an alert here. And if you also attended the live stream last week, Sunday, you would know that 80% of what we had analyzed here went exactly how we said it was going to be, right? Right. So if you attended last week, you would know. We really killed the week. Very, very positive week, profitable week, and we thank God for that. So again, I'm saying mark this price, $1.07, $9.80. This is a price that you need to mark. If you take your fib from your lowest point to your highest point, you will see that we are retracing at this level, right? By then, we would know that a lot of stop losses were gonna be taken out. Then maybe we can say we are going to reload from this point and make a new high. All right, so mark that price there. If you are having your trading view open, this is what you need to do. Ensure that you put your alert at this price. Put your alert at this price. $1.07, 980. So 1.07980. This is how we are going to tackle euro dollar this week. British pound USD. Again, I told you that I'm not gonna buy there. Again, this is a sucker trade. Why? You are finding retail traders, they will buy at this point thinking that they're gonna make a new high. Did they see a new high? Absolutely not, right? There was no new high happening there. And I said to you guys, chances are this is what's going to happen. Trap and smash stop losses. And I said, look to buy at $1.28. This is a price that we put on Friday. Look to buy at $1.2884. This is the price. So still mark the same price. So if you're here on Friday, let me know there in the comment section if you remember what I spoke about. That don't buy these things as yet, man. They are not ready. Sucker trades. A lot of retail traders are going to do that. Sentiments are saying euro dollar. We are having close to 80% of retail traders buying on the same week. Chances are it's a Friday. NFP is positive, or it's negative rather. So everyone is just going to think that we are going to make a new high. So only at this point we can maybe look to go to the upside. Only at $1.2884. Again, it is important. Once you put your alert at this point, am I saying buy? No. I'm saying this is a place of interest. So two things are going to happen, right? Let me have a clean chart. So two things are going to happen when this market comes at this point, right? What's going to happen is we're going to wait for our rejection candlestick, right? We are also going to check our fixed range volume, because we're going to take our fixed range volume from Thursday's low and drag it to until Monday, maybe mid-session. Then from there, we're going to see, because where we want to buy a place of interest currently, we have our POC, which is our point of control, right? Fixed range volume, for those who don't understand, this is a fixed range tool, right? Is it an indicator? Absolutely not. This is not an indicator. It's just a fixed range tool that shows you where you are having a lot of orders. So it's lining up nicely. So this is where we are going to try to see if we can get maybe 40 or 50 pips to the upside. We're just going to try to see if we can go to the upside at this point. All right. So that's British pound USD gold. Again, if you attended the live stream, and I will keep on saying that because I just want to encourage you guys to ensure that you attend our live stream all the time so that you don't get second-hand information, right? Remember what I said again on gold Friday. I told you I'm not going to entertain this thing. Why? If you bought gold at this point, this is a mark I've made on Friday. If you bought gold at $2,900 an ounce, chances are you still haven't made money, right? Depending again on your risk appetite. So if your risk reward is 1:2, maybe at this point. Putting wrong things there, right? So if your risk reward is, let's say, 1:2, your stop loss is just here at 2,883 or so. Chances are this market goes your direction, comes back low to your break even, comes up, makes you smile, comes back, comes up, makes you smile, then comes back. You're still not making money here. So I told you, ignore gold, man. These are prices that we are going to attack this gold on. We're going to attack this gold on two prices. We're going to attack gold at $2,924 an ounce. Look to go to the upside. Obviously, look at our rejection candles at this point. And we are also going to see if we break below this key significant area here, then we are going to try to see if we can take gold to the downside. All right. Let's just ensure that we smash those the like button as many times as we can. Look to go to the upside. Right. All right, so we break above 2,900 again. Choppers, it's important for you to have a book and write down these things. There's someone who texted me last week. You know, he texted me with that crying face, that emoji crying. He said, President, I attended the live stream and I realized that if I took all the trades we discussed on Sunday, I would have made a lot of money, right? And I said, okay, did you take at least some of it? He said, no, I didn't write down the prices. And I said, that's a mistake. So every time you attend this live stream, if you don't write down price, and I normally call it the sticky note, right? If you don't write down price, this is what you can do. Ensure that you have, you can just put an alert on TradingView, right? But if it's not a paid one, it limits you how many you can put. Like for example, you can just put it here. All right, this is the price. It's going to alert you $2,896 an ounce. This is where you're going to have gold. Break retest, then you know what you're gonna do. So gold, we are not entertaining gold this week until we break above 2,924 or break below 2,900. That's how we are going to trade gold this week. Let's go to our favorite, WTI. if you took this on Friday, also let me know. I've sent this on the group. Someone was telling me, I think it was Sis Nontla that you say, was it Sis Nontla or it was Intlex? I can't remember who it was, right? He said, WTI is at our place of interest, and I sent this on the group. That at $66.30 a barrel, look to buy this. And look at what happened. Let me take the fixed range because it's. Look at what happened. There's your rejection candle. There's your entry. Beautiful setup. TP same time. Someone asked me on the live stream again on Friday, am I using the 2-hour rule on WTI? I don't have to. So on WTI, even if I can take it on 15 minutes, I just use my own discretion if I'm going to apply the 2-hour, but I don't have to, right? On my trading plan, it clearly states I don't have to. All right. And once this smashed TP at $67.30, one person also asked me, I don't remember the person's name. He said, he's holding WTI. Where can he exit? This is where I put this. I said, come out at this level. I said, come out on this level. So I put this line on Friday before the stream ended. Come out at $67.65. So this is exactly what happened. Why did I say he must come out at this level? Again, retail traders, when they see this, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to reload, thinking that they're going to the upside. So again, the importance of attending the live stream is that when you have trades running, you can always ask on the live chat if you should close or not. Then we can see how we can tackle that with you. Okay, so how are we going to trade this? Two things, easy to see. Anything that breaks below $66.62, we can look to go to the upside. On 15 minutes, I think it's going to be more nicer, right? Impulse, any correction that comes at this point, then we're going to go to the downside on WTI. As easy as that. It's not complicated. Please, let's not complicate this one, right? For those of you that are looking for buying opportunities, safe trade. Break above this level here. Mark this price, $67.31. If you are looking to buy WTI. So anything that is between $67.37 and 66 cents 60. Don't trade it. Only if you are below it, you can look for a rejection candle. If you are above, then we go into the upside. But I think we are going to be more bullish, right? This week, I think we are going to be bullish. Please allow me to have a clean chart on this, and I'll tell you why I say that. You've been dropping for quite some time, right? I've marked this, I think 2 weeks back. I think there's a lot of money here at $68.39. I think there's a lot of money here. And I think the market maker needs to come at this point before it can drop. So we are bullish on WTI this coming week. Let's see where we can buy at the discount and we take it to the upside. So safe trade just above this level here. Break, retest. Let's go up. Look for a rejection candle at this level. Another confirmation will come through our fixed range volume. We would monitor it tomorrow. Once we are above it, then we can go to the upside. That's WTI. But if WTI is going to be below this level, don't entertain any buying opportunities. All right. But we are bullish. German. Remember, we are going to also have a German week. I think it's going to come after this week. That other week, let's have a German week, right? A DAX week where we are going to only trade German in the morning, and in the afternoon we are going to trade other assets. All right. Can we do a recap of what happened on Friday? This is what I told you guys at this level: impulse, correction, sell, right? To the downside. We have now broken above this level here. One can ask, Mr. President, what are we doing this week? We are buying German 40. Easy as that. Let's wait for something like this. We wait for German to give us this. indecision around this point, reload to the upside. We can possibly make a new high. We can possibly make a new high. So again, mark it on your diary or wherever you are writing. Only buy German if we are above 23,000. 23,000. Just write 23,000. Or write the exact number there, 23,099 or 23,100. This is where we can look to buy German. When we are below, or if we get below, then we can do reevaluation again tomorrow morning, because we are streaming again in the morning. All right. Bitcoin. Okay, for those of you that attended the live stream on Sunday, you should hit your TP by now. I don't expect you to be holding Bitcoin, right? KG, I think, held a buy order on Bitcoin on Friday, and I said, I'm gonna wait. If I'm gonna look to buy Bitcoin, I'm gonna buy it above 95,000, right? Only above 95,000. Then I can look for buying opportunities. Because for me, the reason why I didn't want to join KG on this is that it's too risky, right? I know that there's money here. And I know that there's money here. Hence, we took a buy here. And on the live stream, we said we're going to look for buying orders around 83,000, 150 or so, right? So if you were to ask me, am I going to buy Bitcoin this week? Only if I'm above this level. If I'm below Bitcoin, then Bitcoin can easily make a new low and possibly go to 70,000. I don't know, man, but I'm just having this analytical mindsets about crypto at the moment that we might see 70,000. I think we might see 70,000. There's a whole lot of things going on, and normally crypto is being used, especially Bitcoin is always a hedge against economic instability, right? Or a hedge against currency devaluation, right? But lately we are not seeing that, which is okay, but we need to be as analytical as possible at this point. Because we need to understand one thing. Trump's trade policies at the moment, right? The recent tariffs implementations have introduced a lot of uncertainties. And I was expecting maybe Bitcoin to appreciate at some point, right? Geopolitical tensions also is another thing to look into, because we are having a lot of ongoing conflicts, right? I think right now it's just a matter of let's be as technical as possible, because fundamentally, so man, with what is happening and Trump being causing these markets to be unstable as they are, well, let's try to be as technical as we can. Supply, demand, as well as COT data. What are hedge funds and money managers doing currently? We need to study that, right? We just need to study that and make decisions from there. All right, so don't buy Bitcoin until you're above 95,500. Mark it down again. Don't buy it until you're above that level. All right, AUD USD. After NFP, as I told you, wait to break below 62 cents. Go to the downside. I still maintain that. Anything that is below 62, I'm going to put an alert here. Anything that is below 62 cents at this point, I'm going to the upside. Same setup. Let's not change it. Let's not complicate it. We're using the same setup as we had on Friday during the live stream. All right, so we are bearish on AUD USD only if we are below this level. All right, NAS 100. Now let's accommodate those that love this thing, man. South Africans love NAS like nobody's business. All right, what are we doing on NAS 100? If you were to ask me now, Mr. President, are we continuing? No. We are going to look for buying opportunities on NAS 100. And I'll tell you why. Think about it. What is currently happening in the minds of retail traders right now is it's struggling to go to the upside. They want to sell. We don't do that. It's a sucker setup. It's a sucker trade. Let's not fall for that. According to me, this is a trap. We are buying Nasdaq from tomorrow. One can also ask, Mr. President, are we buying it now? No. We're going to wait to see if we get a discount at 20,185. Then we go up with it. Get our rejection candles coming in. See how our POC will be lining up. Look at this beautiful setup. Our POC is just lining up exactly where we have our key significant area. So I'm not interested in selling Nasdaq from tomorrow. I'll be looking for only buying opportunities. If it decides to go to the downside, I'm just gonna, if it makes a new low, for example, if it makes a new low, don't chase it. It's a sucker trade, it's a trap. If it makes a new low, this is what's going to happen. You're going to find vector candles coming in and you're going to be trapped. You're going to find yourself trapped. So don't chase it. Be bullish this week or from tomorrow at least, because we don't know. This thing is volatile. So from tomorrow it can push up until maybe 2,500, 20,600, 20,500 or so. Then from there we can see this thing dump. Okay. So overall movement for me is that there's a lot of money here. Only at this level we can see a major drop. We make a new low. So let's try to capitalize on this movement to the upside here from 20,100 to 21,000. So we've got a difference of 1,000 there. Let's try to eat out of it. Let's try to eat out of it. So if you are a chopper, you are bullish with me this week. But remember again, we are only buying if we are above this level. Okay. If you are already on a trade, you are trapped and you are losing money, let me know on the comment section. Let me see how I can assist you. You took a trade maybe during the week or you took it on Friday. You are trapped. You don't know whether you should consult ancestors or you should go for fasting or you should do what, depending on what you believe in. You are so stressed, man. I got your back. Let me know on the comment section and let me see how it can be anything, whether it's USD CAD, it's USD, it doesn't matter. Let me know in the comment section and let me see. Because I know psychologically what happens. Some of you are trapped and you're like, ish, this gentleman is buying while I'm trapped on a sell. I know it can be that. I don't want to demoralize you for the new coming week and you can close a good trade by seeing my analysis. So I don't want you to do that. So just ensure that you are letting me know on the comment section and we'll take it from there. US 30. Now, on US 30, this was Wednesday. I told you, mark again this price for the 3,255. This is a price I said you must mark on Wednesday, right? Wait for the rejection candle, sell it. Sell it. There's your indecision there. Beautiful again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup there on US 30. I hope you sold it. I hope you sold it. What are we doing this week? We're buying US30. Clean. We're going to buy US30. We're buying US30. Where are we buying, Mr. President? We are buying above 42,894. I'm always conscious of price, right? Play with these numbers here, choppers. Please ensure that you play with these numbers. So, we are only buying if we are above. Only if we are above. If it decides to make a low, this is what's going to happen. An overall movement to the downside. Again, there's money piling here. Stop losses for those that are committing here have to be taken out before we can go possibly back to 40,000. With what is happening right now, I don't think all these markets will hold, man. I think we're going to see another dump in the next coming weeks. But short-term bullish momentum, I'm expecting it because there's a lot of money here. I think there's a lot of money there at 43,000 or 44,000 mark. All right. Libu one is saying CPI week this week. Yeah, let's go, man. It's a CPI week. We need to see what we can make out of it. For those of you just join us, please ensure we want to welcome you. We want to welcome you. Please just ensure that you like the stream. Just want to welcome everybody. Mohawi saying, President, I saw that the DXY is forming a descending reversal pattern on the 4-hour time frame. GU, EU are forming a possible double top reversal pattern on the 4 hours. So everything, my friend, that we have done so far on GU and EU, we're just exactly going to stick to the setup, right? We are not going to complicate it. So we are going to be short-term bearish on GU and on EU, short-term. Right, retail sentiment shows that a lot of people are buying euro, and it might be a possible trap. So we are going to look for short-term opportunities on euro dollar and GU. Again, if you missed some of this analysis that we have made, we are not going to delete this video. You can always check it out. But the importance of always watching it live is that when you have a question, we can try by all means to tackle it. Ray saying, sorry a bit, Mr. President, with the fixed range 2 as a day trader, do I make it from a day open? Yeah, so it's, if you are a day trader, I would say if you are finding it on consolidation. So for example, if this is a consolidation, take it from where consolidation starts. So let's say you are having this. This market maybe is being coming from the downside, comes inside, and you're starting to see this, right? When you click on it, now it's not gonna do anything because it only picks up candlesticks, right? Put it from where you start the consolidation, because your question is, do you start from a session open? It's also a good idea, but put it from where the session starts. I mean, where the consolidation starts. Okay. Mohawi said, Mr. President, now I see why you are you are a chopper because the pairs you trade are dangerous. They are not really dangerous. The pairs I trade, for me, the way we trade as a community, I think the pairs that we look at, guys, and again, when you look at my watch list, right, on the right hand side, not everything here I trade. Like I said, the ones I enjoy trading is the ones that have a red mark here, right? I don't trade everything that is here. Like I told you the other time, one clown who attacked me said, why are you having a lot of things there? And I was like, okay, fine, clown. I don't know what you want, clown, but I'm running a live stream. I'm accommodating as many people as possible, right? So we as choppers, we enjoy trading gold, WTI, NAS 100. We are not too much on US30, right? But we like WTI, NAS, and right now we are killing on German. Now we're killing German. I think our middle name should just be a G. My G. We're killing German like nobody's business. So WTI and German currently, man, they're doing the most for us. I trade Google in my stock portfolio, Euro, dollar, British pound, USD, AUD, USD. That's it. And Bitcoin. That's it. Not complicated. So yeah, Mohau, they are not really dangerous. It's just that we have so much data on this because we have backtested this thing for the longest time. So they've given us enough data for us to be comfortable in trading them the way we do. All right. So is it Kama? Kama is saying we must look at the euro dollar. So we are short-term bullish, my friend. When everybody was buying on Friday, we as choppers, we said we're not gonna fall for that trap. Sucker trade. We saw it coming and we didn't fall for it. Those who bought here, either they are on break even or their stop losses are taken out, or they are still trapped. That's why we didn't buy this thing. It was too easy to see, guys. It was just too easy to see. Retail traders do the same thing all the time. And I always tell you guys, when you look at your trade station, right, and you're about to analyze the market, the first thing you need to ask yourself before you can even think of opening a trade is, what is the market maker trying to achieve? And what is the market maker that we're talking about? We are talking about non-commercial companies. These are speculative traders that moves most of the money in the market. So if you can move the way they move, chances are you're not even chances. Most of the time you're gonna make money. Most of the time, guaranteed. Will you lose trades? Absolutely. We lose trades here most of the time, right? But ask yourself, how many people in the whole trading community bought at this point? A lot of people bought. This thing didn't move anyway, just made them smile and dropped. And even when NFP was negative, right, I still told you guys, I am expecting strength coming in from the dollar. Because there was no way I can buy euro dollar there. There was no way I was going to buy euro dollar there. So you see what happened now. It dropped as we had anticipated on Friday. So we are short-term bearish. We are only going to look for buying orders at $1.07. So we've already marked this price 1.07980 or so. This is where you can buy, or 961. Robza is saying I must look at USD Japanese. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Again, this is not what I trade. My analysis on this thing was on when was this? The 6th of March, on a Thursday. When I told you guys you can look to reload a sell here at this level 149 or something to the downside. Did it happen? Yeah, it did. All right, Mr. President, if I were to trade USD Japanese, what should I do? No way I can sell this thing bullish. Like I said, I'm expecting a short-term strength coming in from the dollar. Then from here, I can have a new low forming at 145. So Robza, I'm looking at a bullish USD Japanese. And if the market decides to gap, if this market decides to gap, maybe at this point, I'm still expecting this. So, Robza, tell me, what type of a trader are you? Are you swinging or what? Just let me know there. Because I would want you to take advantage of at least this movement here. 287 pips or so. I would want you to take advantage of that. So let me know what type of a trader you are. MT is saying, MJ, can you please recommend when one should move the stop loss to break even? Any criteria one can use to decide that this is time to move the stop loss to entry? So your question is more, how can I answer it? It all depends, my friend. MT, let me tell you something. We have people that are day traders, né? They kill good trades by putting a stop loss on break even too early. So let's say, for example, I take a trade. I like buying, so let me put this here. So let's say, for example, MT's question is asking when should one put the stop loss, right? On break even to run the trade risk free. So if I'm on 15 minutes and I took a trade, I've noticed a lot of people kill good trades, right? On they put their stop loss on break even. I would say at this point, your friend will be the average true range. Where is my average true range, by the way? I don't see my average true range. Let me try to add it. So I'm answering MT's question, right? So when should one put stop loss? So I'm going to show you how I do it. I normally put my stop loss on break even when the trade is about. So if I'm going for 1:2, so for example, I'm going for a buy at this point. I'm looking my ATR on the left hand side here. My ATR says 25, right? Meaning to say, I say ATR. And by the way, guys, this is very important. The risk is very important in our job. I normally say ATR times 2. So on average, in the last 14 candles, this thing was moving on average 25 pips, right? Can I put my stop loss on 25 pips? Absolutely not. Why? Chances are I'm going to be stopped out, okay? So what I do for myself is I'm going to put my stop loss on 50 pips. Why am I putting my stop loss on 50 pips? I'm putting my stop loss on 50 pips because I want average true range to be times 2 so that I'm safe, right? So I'm putting my stop loss on 50 pips, which is here. My TP, I'm putting it here, for example, right? Now, the question is, when do I put my stop loss on break even? So what I like doing is that I wait for the market to at least come at 70% to TP. Then I put my stop loss on break even. Because if I put my stop loss on break even too early, chances are I'm gonna mess up a good trade. So I normally put it on 70%. When I'm like 70% to TP, I put my stop loss on break even. I hope I answered you there, MT. I hope you are answered. Vivid is asking gold. So gold is consolidating, my friend. We are not going to entertain gold as yet. We are not entertaining gold. Gold is moving sideways. We are not entertaining gold until we break above. We have already marked these prices. So we are not entertaining gold. It needs to break above retest, then that's when we're going to make reevaluation. So at this point, we are sideways on gold. Mr. Mbezi is in the house. Good to see you, my good sir. Ray is asking, Mr. President, with the sentiments, does it work on day traders? Because to my understanding, those huge volumes might work monthly when you are swinging. Yeah, most definitely. So remember, we are using sentiments to get an idea. We are using sentiments to get an idea that as much as they can work on a longer time frame or for people that are swinging, it also gives you an alert and an idea that don't go with what the sentiment is saying. All right. So for example, the sentiments for euro dollar, if it's 80-20, 80% 80% to TP. Not 80% to TP, man. It's 80-20. For example, euro dollar, 80% of retail traders are buying. 20% of retail traders are selling. Right? So this is buy. This is sell. What I normally do is I never want to go with this. Because what that means is that this is food for the big guys. This is food for the big guys. So I wanna be part of the 20%. So we don't use sentiments, Ray, for us to buy or sell, but it gives us an idea that right now, you see, we are knowing that as choppers, we are not buying euro dollar as yet. As yet. So that's why we use the sentiments to check that. I hope that I answered your question. Mr. Mbese, happy Sunday to you and all the choppers. I can't wait to trade German 30 with you during London. Even me, my good say, German 30 in the morning, we're definitely going to look for this one. I hope you guys are also ready, right? So only if we are above 23,094, we buy. If we are below, reevaluation. Please, again, choppers, is important not to buy and sell anything until we reach those prices. Are we getting a rejection candle? Yes. Are we getting an indecision? Yes. Where is our fixed range volume? Those are the things we're going to be looking at. So, Mr. Mbeza, I also can't wait. I also can't wait to trade German. MT saying 70% to TP happens after a while for me. I swing a lot, so I normally hold the move for a week or so. It's still fine. Still okay. Still fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. You can still put your stop loss on. Man, you guys that are swinging, I have so much respect for you guys with your patience, man. I held Bitcoin for 2 weeks and I was like, I was enough. I was enough because it was not going to my TP. It was enough. Coro is in the house. Good evening, choppers and Mr. President. President of FIFA, Infantino, was at the White House with Trump. He said World Cup is expected to create over 200,000 jobs and plus $60 billion in America. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. How are you seeing it, Coro? Do you think that can boost, obviously? Because these guys are hitting for recession. Are you guys aware that the United States there is some speculations and some analysis coming that these guys are heading for a potential, there's a serious potential recession there, right? I know it's an optimistic forecast, but it's there. Factors are contributing, are there, right? So, and it's because of a lot of things. Trade policies is one of them. Rising tariffs is also there. There's a serious decline in consumer confidence when it comes to the US dollar and the whole overall economy of the United States, right? So obviously, with all the elements that I've just mentioned now, collectively, they can just suggest that we might be seeing a serious economic contraction as time goes on. So yeah, the jobs can come in, but I don't think they can really do much. Man, with what we are getting now out of the Trump administration, I think most of these things, man, are being done on purpose. I listened to Malema's speech last week when he spoke about he doesn't think Trump was ignorant about bad things happening like in South Africa. He's acting ignorant. That's what I think as well. I think he's acting as if he has first-hand information. He's just trying to create something, which is good for us. Traders, we like drama. Because with drama, there might be volatility, and we like taking advantage of volatility. But at some point, volatility also kills us. Robs, I say, thank you, Mr. President. I am a swinger since I'm working. I usually hold trades 2 days or more. It depends on the market condition. I see. TS Kopot is asking, what's your opinion on synthetic indices? Well, I don't have much, I'm one person. Let me tell you something about my whole view of business and life, right? I don't normally comment on things I haven't done research and homework on. I'm one person, when I don't know anything, I just keep quiet. So my thing about synthetics is I don't have much information about that. I'll just be honest with you. Even when they were introduced, I didn't have much interest in them. So I don't have much information about it. So I don't really have an opinion for that. But do I know people that are trading it and they're enjoying? Yes. Do I know people that are saying this is all nonsense? I have also heard of people. But when it comes to me, even the choppers here, my work is basically on indices, commodities, currencies, crypto, and also some stock portfolios there, right? So I don't really have, unfortunately, TS, I don't have an opinion about them. I'm just neutral. I just see them. I just see them. Chorus, Mr. President, I'm going to have to do research on the economic impact on the previous World Cups. I also don't think much impact will be on currencies. I'm going to look at which stocks could go up. Yes, please do that, Koro, and come back to us, and let's make a decisive decisions together as a community. Thank you, my friend. Younger is saying dollar will be strong starting this week till end of April. Younger, let me tell you something, my friend. I'm going to agree with you that there's a high chance. So again, I'm very careful in my wording, even when I analyze. I will not say dollar will be strong. There's a high chance dollar will be strong. High possibility, right? Potential strength. But I don't think until end of April. I don't think until I'm going to, unfortunately, my friend, there I'm going to have to disagree with you at this point, because I just have to see how the monthly candlestick closes for March. Then I can tell you what's going to happen by the end of April. So strength, I'm seeing it short term though. Short term. Dollar, I want to say, how does the volatility will kill us? Try to trade when the market is volatile, my friend. Tell you what, Go look at, let me give you a homework, Dollar Wabantu. Let me give you a homework and let me show you how you can be messed up with serious volatility. Look at Trump's coin and look at Melania's coin, right? The meme coin surged from 20 billion market capitalization to 120 in a short space of time, right? Trump's coin launched at $7 or so and went to $75 to $79 in 2 days. Now you can think of that volatility coming in. Within 2 days, we had a dump. What does that tell you, my friend? It's either people made money or people lost a lot of money. I was saying, why did SA reject the Starlink project, Elon Musk? And I saw an article saying that Microsoft is set to invest. Man, at this point, I don't know why I'm just having negative vibes with Elon, man. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even have much information about that. I don't have much information about that. Apparently, there was a negotiation happening in Lesotho, right? And I hope I'm having guys from Lesotho here, with all the respect to you guys, right? Apparently, there was a Starlink conversation, obviously, with the thingy. Lesotho, I don't think it has a president. I don't think it has a president. So what happened was Trump comes and says there's $8 million invested in Lesotho for LGBTQ, whatever it's called. Nobody knows what Lesotho is, you know. And I found it so weird that your friend was just there a few months, if not weeks ago, and you say you don't know. Yeah. So I don't know, Moha, what do you know about that Starlink thing? I don't know. Trump is being weird to me lately, man. Trump is being so weird. Yo, Anonymous PE, this is the first time we're actually going to do this. It's saying, can you analyze Hong Kong 50 index? Wow. I think I'm excited for this one. I'm excited about this one. Sure. You see, these are challenges I like, guys. Me, I like challenges and I like looking at new things. I'm actually going to... How's the spread on this thing? Anonymous, please. How's the spread on this thing? With whatever broker you're using. How's the spread on this thing? I just want to study this. Guys, this is my first time analyzing this. Hong Kong 50 index. On the live stream, this is the first time I do this with you guys. Just want to see. Let me start on the... So we had an all-time high at this level. Sure. This is so exciting for me. I like doing new things. Let me analyze this. Please give me a minute or so. I just want to analyze this. And I have a reason why I would anticipate strength coming in. The reason why is that, again, sucker trades, right? Look at this on the monthly. And I think this is what we are seeing with Nasdaq as well. Break, retest, thinking you're going to make a new low. Look, trap. Now to the upside. We are above this level, 22,934. Chances are this is what you're going to get, right? But this is a monthly candle, right? This is just on the monthly candle. I'm waiting for PE to just let me know the spread on this thing. So yeah, that's my analysis, my good friend. You've asked for it, there it is. Mark this price, 22,961. Make decisions from there, my friend. Yeah. Bitcoin is down by 4% for the day. We are not buying this until we are already out on TP since we analyzed it last week Sunday, right? But since we smashed our TP at 89,000, we smashed our TP at 89,400. So now we're going to buy again only when we are above. As long as we are below, we are not entertaining Bitcoin. Charles is asking, where is the pastor you once hosted? Which one? On TTSA? Mr. President, when you say you are expecting a short-term strength for the dollar, do you mean for next week or till the end of the month? No, it's just for this coming week. It's just this coming week. I'm just expecting strength. It's a short-term strength, guys. Please just ensure that even when you are going to look for those selling opportunities with me on euro dollar, short-term strength. Remember, I spoke about this strength from the NFP live we had on Friday, that don't be fooled by that. So short term. So I'm merely looking at 50 pips or so, short term. Then decisions will be made at this level here. This is where we have our price. Everyone wrote this price down. Short term. Mr. Mbesi said, Mr. President, I'm planning to buy a ProFirm account. Any specific name you can recommend? Man, this is what I like seeing. You know, when I met with Mr. Mbesi, it's not so long ago when he was just at the beginner stage. And I'm so proud to see someone who just started and he's now ready for a ProFirm. I can only say I'm proud of you, my good say. Have a look at, like I always say, for now, because, guys, I'm going to take responsibility, right? I had not affiliated with my Forex funds. I didn't have any affiliation with that company, right? But I always said, look into my Forex fund, and that happened. And I feel so bad for people. And I'll take responsibility. I misled you guys. And anyone who asked me, Mr. President, which prop firm would you recommend? And I recommended my Forex fund. And this is what happened. I want to apologize. I know this happened like a year ago. I had no link with them, no affiliation. I was trading them. Remember, I was trading them and I was happy with my withdrawals. I was happy with everything, right? And all of a sudden, jiggy, these guys are gone. There was a problem. They were shut down. So I'm very careful now when someone asks me about a prop firm. I'm so careful. That's why I always say, guys, I think go for FTMO, because at this point it looks like it's the one that is standing, right? Is it what I'm using? I told you last time, my wife is using FTMO. I'm more into Funda Pro. Personally, I'm more into Funda Pro. All right. Again, I think it's taking. I'm not sure, man. We just need to be careful, obviously, with this. But if you were to ask me which broker would you use to deposit $1 million, I would tell you Okta now. Can Okta have issues now? Man, I'm telling you, it's too big to have issues. Okta is too big to have issues when it comes to our money. Everyone cannot. That's That's why I always say, you guys, any problem you are going to experience with Octa, whether it's a withdrawal, whether it's a deposit, come to me. Because think of everyone. I mean, if I can just say to Octa, look, my people are not happy. Imagine all of you going, that's business for them. They cannot afford to do that. So I'm comfortable with that. But when it comes to prop firms, man, yeah, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. So yeah, Mr. Biz, I'm so proud of you, my good sir. You were at the beginner stage just a few weeks ago when we had our first lesson, and now you are looking into prop. Happy. Brian Valley is saying, in it to win it. Yes, my friend. Nyakeho Matebule is saying, ever since Trump was elected, the market has been volatile. It's always the case, my friend. That's what I'm saying. For us, this drama sometimes it works for us, sometimes it does not. It's just a matter of being analytical and technical in your approach. Choppers, please, as I'm answering your questions, can you just do me a favor? Like the stream. Please ensure that you like the stream. Let's get 100 streams, guys. Let's get 100 streams. 100 likes for the stream. Only 85 of you have liked the stream, and we had 127 people watching the stream. We are now sitting on 91. Please, choppers, let's do better. Let's like the stream. Ensure that you like the stream. Let's do better. Let's reach 100 likes. Mohau is saying it's a satellite internet constellation operated by Starlink Services LLC, an international telecoms provider and only owned by SpaceX. Yeah, man, how true is it that they don't want to give away, or they don't want to do the Starlink service in South Africa because he said he's white? How true is that? How true is that? How true is that? Let's see, are we on 100 likes? There you go. So one person was asking me, are we streaming? What time are we streaming? So it's 9:30 in the morning. 9:30. So tomorrow we have two streams, right? We have a stream 9:30 in the morning, Central African time, South African Standard Time, and in the evening we have another live stream on Octa's YouTube channel. I'll be hosting it. So ensure that you are there. I would like to see everybody there engaging the way we're engaging here. So what I would want to see is us going on the Octa's live stream just to show how in charge we are. In the community world where, man, we stick together, we break bread together, right? So I would want us to be there, all of us to be here on the Octa's live stream. We mark the register there. I would love to see everybody there tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's in the evening, and yeah, let's dominate. Boris Hambu is saying, good evening, His Excellency, the diplomat from Namibia here. What's the thought on not being so heavy on Dow Jones? So the reason why I am not heavy on Dow Jones is, fine, I have enough data, but Dow Jones in my trades doesn't perform better than Nasdaq. So Nasdaq and German 40 performs better. So I normally concentrate on things that give me money. If something doesn't want to give me money, and one thing I hate about Dow, I'll show you something here. One thing I hate about Dow is it has this tendency, especially on 1 hour, we are moving nicely, then there's this tendency of consolidating from nowhere, and I hate it about Dow. Right? Look at this. Let me show you something. I don't like this tendency from this thing. Look, we are cruising nicely, coming from this level. We come here now. All of a sudden, we are moving sideways. Again, we move sideways. Again, we move sideways. Right? So that's why I don't like it. Because remember, in my community, I have people that are also swing traders. So when I'm saying we are bullish on something, they will be stuck for the whole week. They will be stuck for the whole week. And I don't want that. So that's the reason why I don't usually trade this. So I hope I answered you there. Our very own diplomat from Namibia. Good to see you, Boris. The light is saying FTMO is the best. Yeah, man. Okay, I would say FTMO is the safest at this point. Yes, I know a lot of people would say, but it's also not regulated. Nobody understands the whole regulatory framework when it comes to props, right? So right now we're just gonna do what we have to do. We learn as we go. One thing about our business, guys, is that when things are being introduced, we learn as we go, right? So at this point, I would say it's safe, giving the credibility it comes with. Mdolani say, I don't understand Trump about Lesotho. He has a holiday house there. Not a time ago, he was playing golf there. He is drama. He's a drama king. Look, man, like I said to you, sometimes some of these things Trump says, I really don't think Trump is ignorant. He's saying them on purpose. He has an agenda. I think he's saying them on purpose, and I hope they don't. Did you guys notice something? I was talking about something controversial on Friday, and our live stream was disconnected. I don't know if you guys saw that. Was it Friday or was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. I was talking about something very controversial, and stream was ended. So, man, YouTube have got their own rules. But we were not swearing. We were not being discriminating against anyone. We were just giving people information that we know. So, I don't think Trump doesn't know Lesotho. There's no way. He knows Lesotho in and out. He's doing these things on purpose. Even to go to an extent and say South Africa, there's a genocide and whatnot. He knows very well there's no genocide in South Africa. He knows very well. I think he has a plan, man. One thing you must know about Trump, as much as he is radical, you must understand that people surrounding Trump are very, the individuals that are very strategic. And that's one thing we need to learn about the United States of America. It can create a narrative from anywhere. Let me not say a lot because I don't want the stream to be ending. There's a whole lot of things this gentleman will say, and we wouldn't even understand. we won't even understand what is happening there. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day, man. We just go with the times. But I say this is the best time for anyone to be a trader. What do you guys think? I think this is the best time to be a trader. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think? I think this is very much the best time. All right, what are we doing this week? So yeah, tomorrow we make sure that we are here 9:30 in the morning. In the evening we are on the Octas channel. Wednesday we are streaming again. Friday we are streaming again. Obviously, if we have CPI on Wednesday, we need to stream CPI as well. So let's ensure that, ladies and gentlemen, we are all here, right? Ensure that you are all here. Want to thank you guys for making it possible that you come on the stream. I know it's not fashionable to do so, but you guys are always coming here and you make the most of it, right? So I want to thank you guys and have much respect for you guys, because on a Sunday like this, a lot of people are busy and they just want to relax with their family and so on, right? So for those of you that wants to join me on the Octa live stream tomorrow, you can click on the link there. It's just on my description. Sign up for the webinar. Click on it. Even if you don't have an account, you click on it. You just register. Where it's written subscribe, you click on subscribe. Then there will be a seat for you. So just ensure that before you sleep, you book your seat there, and we meet tomorrow. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. From your president, I'm saying we meet again tomorrow, 9:30 Central African time. I think in the early hours of the morning, we are going to be taking trades on German 40. Right? Remember, what's number one on my watch list is German 40. Let me show you guys what's going to happen tomorrow. So if we wake up, we are still above 23,086. We're still going to look for buying opportunities. But if we are below, then we do reevaluation. Remember, once German 40 goes a certain direction, it goes, guys, right? It goes. So let's ensure that we capitalize on that. Okay. Let's just ensure that we capitalize on that. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. It's all live from me. Don't forget to pray tonight, and more blessings to you guys. From your president, I say we out. Cheers.